for the first trophy of the season. The first in either case of who knows how many. Joining is White. Slipped on by Zubimendi, and Havertz was defied, and Trafford went down again and made a double block.
James Trafford.
Nunes. Silva slung in by Rodri. Eased out as he tumbled by Saliba.
Yeah, it's been
towards Semenyo. Was resting with Gyökeres, who wanted it. Trossard chosen ahead of Martinelli. Saliba, just a bit of Saka, who was bundled over by Nico O'Reilly. Those two will see plenty of each other in a Wembley context over the coming weeks with England shirts on. Hoisted it in, O'Reilly got up biggest, Trossard belted it back. It's got a deflection, Ben White. Bukayo Saka, still wriggling, and set for Trossard. Arsenal quickly on with it. Nkapie arrived very late, and Peter Banks had a view of that in his peripheral vision and has dipped straight in for his card.
Yeah, he just had a nibble, Nkapie.
And nudged out to Gabriel. Kusanov stuck out a foot. Rodri was calm. Semenyo sought to escape, but didn't quite manage it. And Zubimendi is penalised. Cherki in support here. Semenyo can drive back, and Nkapie and whip it in past Haaland. They reach Doku, who can challenge White and win Manchester City a corner.
Well, that is a really special cross from Semenyo, and City have come alive. You really...
Cross free by Kepa. Havertz on his way. Saka's been rolled over. Rice has kept on cantering. Saka has stayed. O'Reilly. Dokus leads across. They've not yet. The threat to them came in the days leading up to Christmas when Crystal Palace, Mark Gahey actually equalised late. Taken to a penalty shootout. Gahey. Girls' weak clearance, and it bounced kindly for Bernardo Silva. Touched on towards Haaland and set for Semenyo.
No, over here, he's in business here if he wants to. There, and then put it in.
Semenyo is away from Nkapie. Gabriel threw his body in the way.
Yeah, this is where the game is for City, down here on this right-hand side. Nkapie is really strong.
Always of surprisingly wiry strength, Bukayo Saka. By Havertz. And then by Trossard, who took a hit.
Just through accumulation.
This tidies up. Havertz in a duel with Ake. Kusanov absolutely hurled himself in. And Peter Banks has hold of a card again.
Yeah, he's done well in this right channel, Kusanov, against Gyökeres, but as he moves over into that left...
Towards Gabriel, nudged into the path of Victor Gyökeres. Hasn't Nathan Ake done well to cover?
He did well, Ake. Initially, he just gets caught out a little bit on the header. He just tries to play offside, but the rest of his...
Cherki, for whom this is a sort of blank canvas on which he could paint some pretty pictures. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, away by Gabriel. Gathered with poise by Rice, who is surrounded by three in blue. Semenyo, another test for Nkapie here. Semenyo beyond Haaland. February's Premier League Player of the Month. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo's gone hurrying up in front of him. Haaland's turning on halfway. Doku is wide of him. Saliba is retreating. And it is William Saliba.
I really want to see more from Doku second half. Usually a live wire.
Semenyo and Nunes. Rally round the back. I think VAR can do about that. Declan Rice to fly it in. Cherki, Semenyo. Just so forceful. Antoine Semenyo, Haaland!
And I was just thinking, they've done that so well against Haaland. If you can't win the header, he's a giant Erling Haaland, but get body to body, make sure he can't jump. Look at them in the middle there, look at...
Cherki, Semenyo, Haaland trying to blast through.
Oh, he did the hard bit, Haaland. Somehow got through to him from Semenyo, and you fancy him.
Doku. Taken away by Trossard, unchallenged. That's a super ball. Kepa got himself into trouble. Doku steals, and Kepa is booked.
Mike, you're on. I mean, Doku is not the right player to be messing around with. He's so strong. And once he comes out, Kepa, he has to make contact with it first time. But he tries to shield it.
Boston beyond Supermendi. Haaland goes to help him out. Doku. Can drive at White. Jeremy Doku touched away by Rice. Flicked out by Saka. Returned within. Silva allowed to go. Still. Bernardo Silva has made a yard. He's found Doku. And Doku floats it up toward... Doku. Through for Cherki. He was well closed down. Havertz can't come away. Nunes. Semenyo. Pushing back in Capie. Semenyo.
Yeah, it's neither a cross or a shot in the end. And
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Saliba away from Haaland. In went Nathan Ake. Semenyo has some lovely exchange with Nunes. And this is Erling Haaland. And Haaland is forceful, and Saliba. Silva. Cherki. Kepa's lost it! And O'Reilly has stolen! On the hour, the bright young Mancunian has snatched the moment for City at Wembley.
well, they were knocking at the door, and those fans behind the goal could smell blood, and well, he hasn't helped himself, not just with that. He was drawing Manchester City onto him, rolling his foot on the ball. And then this, it's a really bad one from the goalkeeper.
Cherki wriggling out of a tight spot. Nudged over, happy to take the free kick and let the seconds tick away.
Well, they've been fantastic this second half, Manchester City, they really have. Yeah, and even City have on the pitch are 3 or 4 players who can carry the ball and protect it and hold on to it really well.
O'Reilly's got defending to do now. He's helped out by Bernardo Silva. Zubimendi. Flicked over the top for Saka. Calafiori and Gyökeres hiding behind Haaland and Semenyo there. In by Rice. Trafford made a routine. And Nunes. O'Reilly!
That is incredible for that young man.
All over again! A delicious double in next to no time for a lad who dreamed City blue. The best 3 minutes of his life.
The Nico O'Reilly cut.
5-7 minutes for Manchester City. Rodri.
In games like this, you're just sending signals to each other. The team just pick up on it, and Manchester City have got a group of experienced players out there who know how to win, and they're thinking, that's interesting. Plenty of players out there who are capable of that.
Arsenal must find a new gear. Noni Madueke to that end, has had his ankle. Madueke. Very well advanced.
And that's interesting. They don't fancy it as much in this second half. We're going to go for them, and they have. I think it could get messy, this.
Well, Cherki was taunting a little. Ben White has bruised him, perhaps as a direct response to that. Floated up towards Trossard. And Calafiori!
Oh, is it the post? I think it has. It hits something. He just gets a little nod on it, Trossard, and it just sits up for him after that little touch. Yeah, just see it better from this angle. Agonisingly close to Trossard. It does just hit the outside.
Saka. Bukayo Saka, just as he threw his boot at it. Madueke. Madueke's cross. Loops back towards goal. Gyökeres looking to get a piece of it. There is a... Stolen back by Gabriel Jesus. Multiple Manchester City prize winner. Jesus couldn't find Saka.
When the top two teams play against each other, it should be hard to score, but from the moment I said that,
it's Jeremy Doku! He's flown it wide.
Substitution for Manchester.
Cherki's having fun.
he's going to get wellied soon if he's not careful.
Cherki hung it up.